Hey, Joe. So, folks, Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Great to see you all. Great to see you all. We have we have a really great Gimmel class this year. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our Gimmel class. They are outstanding. And you are in for an outstanding service tonight. I just want to make one request of you. I can't find my Siddur. And if you have a Siddur that says Rabbi's Siddur, if you could return it to the rabbi, because I'm totally lost without it, but I'll use a regular Siddur and see what... No, I'm fine. I'll be okay, really. Thanks. I'll be okay. Listen, I don't have anything to do tonight. It's the Gimmel class that's doing it. So... Okay, we're going to start on page 16. Guys, you're on page... Let's see, you're using Siddur Shema Yisrael. You're on page 9. Okay? And leading us in Shalom Aleichem tonight, can we have Ben Barazani, Brody Friedman, Chesna Lang, Lauren H., Shayna Goldstein, Brandon Cernitsky, Zach Klein, Cassie. The kids told me not to read their last names. Just read their first names. Sorry, guys. Maya and Elle. Shalom Malachei HaShalom Malachei Elyon. Okay, guys, we're off to a great beginning. You know, why don't you just stand up there for the rest of the service? You look so good, you know? Now, Cantor's picking up, so why don't we come back to our seats? We're going to raise the tempo a little bit, and we'll find ourselves on one of the Psalms for Kabbalat Shabbat. Welcoming Shabbat, sing a new song to God, page 24, Psalm 96. Here we go. Let's get a little ruach, a little spirit going. La la la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya Here we go. Shir Adonai. Shir Adonai. Shir Chadash. Shir Adonai. Kol haaretz. Shir Adonai. Baruch Shemo. Basru miyom leyom Yeshuato Sapro v'goyim Hodo v'chol ha'amim Mivneotav Ki gadol Adonai Olam Eod Nahor Hakol Elohim Yay, yay, yay La 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 So as the sun is setting, somewhat set by now, we're ready to welcome Shabbat. So let's turn to Lecha Dodi. Guys, you're on page 25. We're on page 38. And if I can invite Cassie and Chesna, Lauren, and Zachary up to lead us in Lecha Dodi. B'nei Shabbat Nikabela Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala B'nei Shabbat Nikabela Shamor v'zachor v'kibor echad Yishmeyanu el meyuchad Adonai echad Shemo echad V'shemo tiferet v'liti la 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 Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala B'nei Shabbat Nikabela Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala B'nei Shabbat Nikabela Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha Ki hi mekor ha'beracha V'rosh tishar v'nesucha Zomazeh b'machshavat chilala Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala B'nei Shabbat Nikabela Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala B'nei Shabbat Nikabela.
Next page, tab 40, Torah reading. Please rise as we welcome the Shabbat bride. Boi v'shalom ateret bala Gam b'simcha u'tzahala Toch amonai yasegula Boi chala la 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 Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala B'nei Shabbat Nikabela Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala B'nei
folks. We can all be seated. So Gimmel class is the year when kids learn about American Jewry, and they each pick one famous American Jewish individual to learn about in particular and to write about, so you can see the different posters that are on both sides of the bima tonight. So every member of the class has made their own contribution to this. Chesna is going to talk about somebody that maybe you heard of. You'll hear the deal. Okay, Chesna, it's all yours.
Shabbat Shalom. My name is Chesna Lane, and my famous Jewish American is Ruth Bader Ginsburg, or RBG. I chose her because of all of the remarkable things that she did, not only for women, but for everybody. Here is everything that you need to know. Ruth Bader Ginsburg was born on March 15th, 1993, and sadly passed away on Rosh Hashanah of 2020. She was born in Brooklyn, New York, and she went to college at Cornell University. Ruth was a conservative Jew. She got married to Martin Ginsburg, and they had two beautiful kids together, named Jane and James Ginsburg. Martin and Ruth then went to law school and both graduated to become lawyers. They were both very successful lawyers, who always wanted to work to make things fair for women and Jewish people. Ruth went on to do great things. Not long after that, in 1993, Ruth became the first female Jewish Supreme Court justice ever. She was part of many important decisions that still shape our country today. Thank you all for listening. Shabbat Shalom.
Great. Hey, Chesna, the applause wasn't for Justice Ginsburg. It was all for you. All for you. Great job. Oh, Lauren, we're doing yours after Kiddush. What?
She said that we were doing it right after hers.
Who said that? Mora Marla? Hey, I ain't arguing with Mora Marla. You're on. Go on.
I remember saying that.
What?
I remember her saying that. Okay.
Whenever you want to do it. Do you want to do it now, later, tomorrow?
I'll do it right now.
You want to do it right now? Let's go. Okay.
Shabbat Shalom. My name is Lara Heller. The person I chose for my famous Jewish American is Stan Lee. He was born December 28, 1922. He was born in Manhattan, New York. His father was a dress cutter and his mother was a homemaker. They did not have that much money after the Great Depression, so Stan's family had to live in financial difficulties for a while. They lived in a one-bedroom apartment due to that. His life was influenced by books and movies. His mother's name was Celia Lieber, his dad's name was Jack Lieber, his brother's name was Larry Lieber, his children's names are J.C. Lee and Jan Lee. His wife's name is Joanne Layton Lee. Stan graduated high school at the age of 16 years old. He did not go to college because his family was too poor to pay for it, so he got a low-paying job instead. Stan was raised in a Jewish household. Stan fought in World War II also. He is an American comic book writer, publisher, and producer. The family business of his family was Timely Comics. After the years went by, it was named Marvel Comics. He was the primary creative leader at Timely Comics for 2 decades. Stan was in collaboration with Jack Kirby and Steve Ditko, iconic superheroes. Some of Stan's creations are Spider-Man, the X-Men, Iron Man, Thor, the Hulk, Ant-Man, Fantastic Four, Black Panther, and many others. Stan had a net worth of $200 million. He also sold Marvel Comics to Disney in 2019. He died November 12, 2018, at the age of 95 from congestive heart failure. Thanks to Stan Lee, we are able to be entertained by his creations. Shabbat Shalom.
Hey, Lauren, can you believe this? Listen to this. So, Wednesday, I heard you read this, right? Wednesday night, I was having a conversation with somebody, and they made reference to Marvel Comics. And I said, oh, written by Stan Lee. And they thought, how does he know that? I just learned it Wednesday afternoon. Okay, great. Okay, Mora Marla and Ronnie, if you'll join us on the bima to open the Aron Kodesh. And we'll all rise as we begin the evening service, page 50. And guys, you are on page 30.
We have Chesna, Lauren, and Cassie joining us for Baruch Hu.
That's true. It's Chesna, Lauren, and Cassie for the Baruch Hu.
Okay.
Come on up, guys.
Baruch Adonai HaMorach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Adonai HaMorach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Asher Bidvaro Ma'ariv Aravim B'chokhma Poteach She'arim ובתבונה משנה עתים, ומחליף את הזמנים, ומסדר את הכוכבים במשמרותיהם, ברקיע כרצונו. בורא יום ולילה, גולל אור מפני חושך, וחושך מפני אור. ומעביר יום ומביא לילה, ומבדיל בין יום ובין לילה, אדוני צבאות שמו, אל חי וקיים, תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני, המעריב הרבים.
Okay, we'll close the Aron Kodesh, and then we can all be seated. So, leading us in the Shema V'Ahavta, which we're not quite ready for yet, but I'm going to invite you to come up onto the bima, is Shana, Lauren, Chesna. That's Lauren H, and we also have Lauren K. Cassie Rath, Brody, Ben, and L. So we're going to continue with Ahavat Olam with the canon on page 52, and the tradition is that we don't interrupt at all between the closing blessing, Ohev Yisrael, when the kids will go right into the Shema on the next page. We're on page 50. Kids, you're all on page 30.
Ahavat Olam, Zeh Yisrael, Amecha Ahavta, Amecha ופקומנו נשיח בחוקיך ונשמח בדברי תורתך ומצוותיך לעולם ועד. יהיו חיינו ויארך ימינו נגי יום ולילה, נגי יום ולילה, ואהבך אל תסיר, ממנו לעולמים, ברוך אתה אדוני, אוהב עמו ישראל.
Shema
ישראל, אדוני אלוהינו ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך והיו הדברים האלה אשר
אנוכי
מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם להיות על ביתך והיו לטוטפות עין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך.
Great guys, yesh koach. So well done. We can go back to our seats, relax. Folks, how about if we all join together in the middle of page 57? 57. The third paragraph of Keep These Words together. Therefore, keep these words of mine in your heart and in your soul. Bind them as a sign upon your arm and let them be a reminder above your eyes. Teach them to your children, speaking of them when you are at home and when you are away, when you lie down at night and when you rise up in the morning. Write them upon the doorposts of our homes and upon your gates. Thus your days and the days of your children will be multiplied on the land, which God has promised to your ancestors for as long as they remain over the earth. We're going to continue tonight on page 60. You know what, guys? These prayers aren't indicated what page you're on. Brandon, can I just borrow your Siddur for a second? Oh, you didn't have to close it for me. How am I going to find it now? Let's see. So, guys, look on page, on page 38, and you'll be able to follow the cantor's Micha Mocha. Keep it open, buddy.
ומלכותו ברצון קיבלו עליהם משה ובני ישראל לכהנו שירה בשמחה רבה ואמרו כולם
כיפר אדוני יעקב, וגלו מיד חזק ממנו, ברוך אתה אדוני, גאל Yisrael.
Amen. Let's continue Hashkivenu on the next page, 62. Middle of the page, help us, O God, to lie down in peace and protect us with your love as we sleep. Lighten our burdens and soften our hurts. Restore our bodies and refresh our souls. May we rest secure and untroubled and arise with confidence to the challenge of a new day, O guardian of Israel, who neither slumbers nor sleeps. Shelter us and our people in your tabernacle of peace.
Ufros aleinu sukat shalomecha, baruch atah Adonai, haporeh sukat shalom aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael ve'al Yerushalayim.
Amen. We are ready for Vishamro. Guys, find yourselves on page 41. The rest of us are on page 64. And leading us tonight will be Cassie and Brody, Elle, Brandon, and Maya, and our two hand dancers, who you'll notice in just a moment, are Chesna and Brody.
Shamro v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, לעשות את השבת לדורתם פרית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורתם פרית עולם. לדורתם ברית עולם.
ביום השביעי שבת וינפש,
שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, ושמרו בני ישראל
Okay, guys. So leading us into the evening Amidah, a few moments of individual and quiet prayer. First, we're going to be turning to the Chatzi Kaddish together. Gimmel class, guys, you're on page 43. The rest of us are on page 66. Maya, Chesna, and Brandon. Come on up.
Yikadosh v'yikadosh Shemei Rabbah.
Amen. Ve'alma tivarach erutei, ve'yamlich mahotei, ve'chayechon uvyomechon, uvchayedecho be'Yisrael. Bagala, bagala, ubizman kadif. Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah Mevorach, Le'alam Olam Me'yamaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach, v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yithatar v'yit'aleh v'yit'ala. Shemei v'kodesha berichu le'ela mir'o berchata v'shirata tushre'ata v'nehemata tamira ve'alma ve'imuru. Amen.
So normally we do the Amidah, the evening Amidah, quietly, but we're going to make a little bit of a change tonight, l'shem chinuch, so that we can all hear the nigun, the melody of the Amidah. So guys, you're on page 644, and the rest of us are on page 69.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avoteinu Elohei Abraham Elohei Yitzchak v'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel v'Elohei Leah האל הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון, גומל חסדים טובים וקונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה, מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם, עזרת שרה, אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי מתים אתה רב והושיע, משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם, מחכה חיים בחסד, מחיי מתים ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומכיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו בשני עפר, מי כמוך בעל כבודות, ומי דומה לך, מלך ממיר ומחיה, ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה לאחיות מתים, ברוך אתה אדוני, מחיי Hametim.
Let's find ourselves and join together in the middle of page 71. Our God and God of our ancestors, may our Shabbat rest be acceptable to you. May your mitzvot lead us to holiness, and may we be among those who devote themselves to your Torah. May we find contentment in your blessings and joy in your sustaining power. Purify our hearts to serve you in truth, and help us to enjoy in love and favor the heritage of your holy Shabbat. May your people Israel, who hallow your name, find rest on this day. Praised are you, O Lord, who hallows this Shabbat. So we're going to conclude the Amidah with our prayer for peace. Guys, you're on page 56. Brandon, Shayna, Chesna, Cassie, and Maya. We can find ourselves the last two lines on page 76. We are all invited to be seated. Oseh Shalom Bimromav.
Oseh Shalom Bimromav, Ya'aseh Shalom Aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael ve'yiru amen. Oseh Shalom Bimromav,
Ya'aseh Shalom Aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael ve'yiru amen. Okay, guys who are up there, stay there, but make room for Zach, who's going to be leading us in the Kiddush, and the rest of the class is joining together. Shabbat Kiddush. Guys, you're on page 59. The rest of us, page 90. Let's all rise for Kiddush. Amen.
Shabbat Kodesho be'ahava u'bratzon hinchilanu zikaron lema'aseh bereshit ki hu yom techila lemikra kodesh zecher litzia mitzrayim kivanu b'chaita ve'otanu kidasha mikol hamim ve'shabbat kodeshecha be'ahava u'bratzon inchaltanu baruch atah Adonai mekadesh hashabbat.
Amen.
L'chaim, everybody.
L'chaim is right. L'chaim, l'chaim.
Why are you What are you
Just fruit juice.
Boy, you can get high on grape juice. Look at that. Guys are cracking up. Wow, a little bit of grape juice goes a long way. Okay, guys, come on back.
Let's just leave it here.
So folks, I just want to take a moment. We can all be seated. I just want to go through the different posters that we have here and those who our kids had written about. Some of you put your own names on the poster, some didn't. So if I'm reading your poster, if you can just stand up so that we'll all know that it's yours. The first one is Steven Spielberg. You might have heard of him, right? So who did? Oh, great. Brody, good. Okay. And did any of you hear this? I'm not sure that I heard it, or that he was going to be doing a piece interviewing those who survived October 7th. You heard of that? And then it will come out at some point, and hopefully it will really tell the story that the world doesn't want to really know about. They don't care. In fact, they blame Israel for it. Yeah, that's the world we're living in. Okay, Zach, who just led us in the Kiddush, he wrote about the great Phillies catcher, Garrett Stubbs, who was in charge of singing in the clubhouse. That's his claim to fame. Huh? What? Right, Zach? Right? Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Cassie, you did this one. This is Pink, right? And believe it or not, she's wearing pink clothes. Yeah, she's Jewish. Cassie, where did she grow up? In Doylestown, Pennsylvania, right. And she's okay, Pink, you know? She can sing while she's flying through a trapeze. You ever see her? It's like amazing. How do you do that? Most people can't do either one, and she does it. And Pink has spoken out on the situation in Israel. She sure has. God bless her. Well, I missed one? Oh, yes. Okay. Oh, Judy, I'm so sorry. So sorry. Okay. So, Judy Bloom. And here she is with books. Let's see what else she did. Maya, she played the piano, liked to read, that makes sense. That's true, Brandon, that's very true. Okay, she went to New York University, the College of Culture, Education, and Human Development. Very nice, okay. She was born in 1938, Elizabeth, New Jersey. Great, thanks Maya, that was great. Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to. And here we have the great Drake. Does anybody know what Drake's real name is? His real name is Aubrey, right. And here's a very important fact, in case anybody's interested. Drake is not married. He went to Forest Hill Collegiate Institute. That's one of the great universities of our country. But he didn't quite make it through. He dropped out before graduating. No wonder he's not married. Who could be interested? A guy like that. Okay, and we heard before about Ruth Bader Ginsburg, and great. Okay. Chesna, this was really great. It was great. Wow. Chesna, why did you start Dear Mom? Was that? Oh, this was like to your mom. Okay. Duh, right. Okay, I got it. I chose RBG because she reminds me of you. Wow. Strong, smart, and beautiful. Happy compliment day. I love you. Chesna, where's Chesna's mom sitting? Ta-da! Wow, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that is pretty cool. Okay. Okay, I don't know how this guy got put on the side so nobody could see it, but he never owned a comb, this fellow. His name is Albert Einstein. And he also could not drive a car. Did you know that? He never knew how to drive a car. It's amazing how these things happen. But I just read something about Albert Einstein, maybe a little known fact. By 1933, I think he already won a Nobel Prize. He was already known as this great physicist and mathematician. And it was in 1933 that he already spoke out loudly against the Nazi regime. And they branded him. Lauren, this is yours? Yeah. And they branded, they had a thing, Albert Einstein, he will be hanged. But he was hiding on a private island off the coast of Great Britain, and then he got an invitation to come to Princeton, and that's the rest of the story. You just wonder how many other potential or Albert Einsteins did not make it that the world lost. Yeah. Because of hatred, huh? Because of hatred. Oh, okay. So here's Jackie Sandler. I had no idea who Jackie Sandler was the other day. Elle, this is yours. And you told me that, it says here, is Jackie Sandler still alive? Yes, she is. We're very happy to hear that. Is she a religious or observant Jew? Well, I like this. Yes, she is an observant Jew. Does she have kids? Yes, she has 2 girls. And is she's a actress herself, but her claim to fame is she's married to, and here we have Adam Sandler by Shayna. Okay, Shayna. And here you have, he did go to college, New York University, and we'll give him the benefit of the doubt that he graduated, got married in Malibu. And what is Adam Sandler most well known for? His movies. Okay, let me ask you a little differently. What is Adam Sandler most known for by the Jewish world? The Hanukkah song, right. Okay. You go, Adam. Doing good stuff. Oh, yeah, right. That was a big hit. Okay, we already heard about this fellow. People confuse him for somebody by the name of Stanley, but his name is Stan Lee. Right? It wasn't his given name, but that's what and it looks like Batman here, or yeah. What is it? Batman and Spider-Man? Oh, excuse me. Okay, no, it's great. Live to be 95. Great. Okay. Oh, look at this. Did you know that this young lady is Jewish? Idina Menzel.
Ivy's not here today.
But she's still Jewish, right? She was born on May 30th, 1971. Wow, Sierra graduated high school in New York, New York. Very cool. She sang at bar mitzvahs and weddings, and then I guess she got discovered. And she went to the college at Tisch School of Arts, that's NYU. Guys, I don't want to pick out anybody in particular, but I see that most of you spelled the word college Collage. I'm not an English teacher, but I'm a horrible speller. So when I applied to rabbinical school, and you had to turn in a essay, and there was no spell check in those days. So, you typed it on a typewriter. You guys don't know what a typewriter is, do you? So Rabbi Eisenstein, who was president of the school, he said to me, Mr. Perlstein, and he knew what my grade point average was in college. So he said, is it possible that someone with and he said what my grade point average was, is it possible with a grade point average of, does not know how to spell? And I said, not only is it possible, but it is actual. And he said, this guy's ready to be a rabbi. Look at that. In spite of not spelling right, I was accepted, and so you guys keep spelling Collage. You know what? This is an interesting one. Who did Denny, the basketball player? So, and you know what? I asked you this on Wednesday. Can you pronounce his last name? Yeah. Oh. No, but you did say something on Wednesday because because what's interesting here is that it says Denny, and then it's spelled the last name, and I'm sure you spelled it correctly, Avdija, and there is no J in Hebrew. So he kind of tried to, I don't know if he Americanized it or Hispanicized it or what he did, but it's Avdiya, which means I am God's servant. Denny Avdiya. And who does he play for? The Wizards, yeah. Yeah, if you look at Israeli sports, you'll see him come up after a game and how many points he scored, how many rebounds he had. Okay, I think we're getting close to the end. And, okay. This one is either about Brandon Cernitsky or Jeffrey A. Hoffman. They both have kind of equal billing over here. Brandon, you want to just say something about yours since you're the last one? No, You got a cheering section over there, Brandon. Brandon, come on, Brandon, come on over here. I've been wanting to ask you the whole service. Are these metal? What are these things? They're very cool.
So these are planets, and this is James Webb.
Okay.
Telescope.
Yeah. Okay. Well, of course. I'm into telescopes, of course. Right. Okay, it's all yours, Brandon.
Thanks, guys.
Because listen, on Wednesday you had this whole spiel about it, right? So why don't you look out at everybody over there?
Hello, people. I'm Brandon, and I wrote about Jeffrey A. Hoffman. Jeffrey Hoffman was born on November 2nd, 1944. Don't think it's the picture for the Phillies. It's way different.
Who may be the closer this year? Could be.
Hoffman was a very good student in school. When he graduated from high school, he went to Rice University, then he transitioned to Harvard. He was drafted into NASA in 1975. He first flew to space on Space Shuttle Discovery in 1984 on the Astro 1 mission. He returned 2 weeks later, alive. He became the first Jewish American male astronaut.
And just say to everybody, Brandon, what did he take into space?
So,
which you taught me on Wednesday.
He took a dreidel, a tali from his son's bar mitzvah, and a mezuzah to space.
And there's no gravity in space, and that dreidel is continuing to spin to this day. It just keeps going around and around, right? Okay.
On Hoffman's next flight, he flew Space Shuttle Atlantis on the first Hubble servicing mission. He took a mezuzah, a tali from his son's bar mitzvah, a Torah he read while in space, he returned successfully. He retired and became an astrophysicist at MIT.
Wow.
He is married to Barbara Adderich. He's religious and goes to Shabbat.
Wow, see that? Pays.
He spent 1,211 hours in space. He has 2 kids, Sam Hoffman and Orion Hoffman. And as of 2024, Jeffrey A. Hoffman is still alive.
Amen. Brandon, was it you who told me you're having a party, or was somebody else at the Fuge?
That was me.
That was you. That is very cool.
Yeah.
And you all know what the Fuge is here. It used to be in Montgomery County, and NASA guys going into space, they all had to train on that, and it was right in our neighborhood. Very cool. Okay, have a great party. Brandon's going to be president of the synagogue someday. He's just waiting his turn. Why not? Why not? You got it in you, man. You got it in you. Okay, good. Okay, how about if we turn to the Aleinu? Laura Marla, can you tell them what page they're on?
In the Siddur, we're on page 118.
Yeah, we're 118. Barbara and Maura Shari, can I invite you both to come up and open the Aron Kodesh? 118, let's rise. Aleinu. 63, guys.
63, guys, 63.
Aleinu l'shabeach la'adon hakol, la'atei kedula liotzer b'reishit, shelo asanu kegoyei ha'aratzot, shelo samanu mishpachot ha'adama, shelo sam chalkenu kahem, v'dor aleinu k'chol hamonam. אנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא שהונות השמיים ויוצר הארץ ומשה יקרו בשמיים ממעל ושכינתו זו וגם הם מרומים הוא אלוהינו העליון אל מלכנו אפס ובתו כך כתוב בתורתו וידעת היום ואשר בו תאר לבביך כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל ועל הארץ מתחת אין עוד.
Folks, as we're seated, I just want to mention a few other names as we're seated. These are names of just a few of those, the few of the too many who were taken as captives into Gaza. It's now how many months? October, November, December, January, we're almost done February, almost 5 months.
141 days.
141 days.
Yeah.
And I got these posters when I was at Hostages Square in Tel Aviv recently on a mission with the Board of Rabbis. So here is Peri Chaim. You know, some of them we don't know if they're still alive or not. 79 years old. Here is Peri Chaim. Judy Weinstein and Gad Chagai. Shlomo Manzur, bring him home now. And, I've been reading all week how the Palestinians or the Gazans are kind of becoming more realistic in what they want out of this deal. And then there's another summit happening right now in Paris. And then I read today that they still want the same old thing. Like, I don't know, it's hard to figure all this out. But maybe something will come of this summit that hasn't come about before. Let's hope. So in the Aleinu we say, L'takein olam b'malchut Shaddai, to repair the world under the kingship of the Almighty. And wow, does our world need to be repaired. So on page 120, let's conclude V'ne'emar.
ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד ושמו אחד.
We call to mind those whose yortzites are being observed today and have been observed during the course of this past week. We recall the loving memories of Gladys Claire Mashman, Shirley Rafalowski, Betty Zeitzer, Muriel Goodhart, Sidney Feld, Gail, your dear father, Raymond Cohen, Jerome Friedman, Elsie Weiss, Bernard Brownstein, Harold Siegel, Meyer Wood, Maurice Middleman, Herman J. Chasen, Loretta Lolly Ellis, Ronald Fetter, Gilbert Calmanier, Marilyn Miller, Morris Shapey, Harold Berman, Adele Mermelstein, Cheryl, your dear father-in-law, Philip Tobias, Morris Titleman, Harry Gottlieb, Abraham Spector, Abraham Mashman, Harry Gottlieb, Chaim Krizman, Jerome Myers, Clara Neidenberg, Henrietta Horowitz, Herman Bernstein, Jack Rupley, and Irving Goldberg. We announce with sadness the recent passing of Reina Malka Israel Corrido, dear mother of our Vice President Sarah Torsman, and now your dear mother-in-law, still within the days of Shiva. May her memory continue to be cherished. And yet within the days of the Shloshim, the 30 days after the initial day of mourning, Belle Fisher, dear mother of Madeline, and mother-in-law of Eric Kleiman. And we hold on to our dear Ira Siegel, whom we lost some weeks ago, but she's with us each and every day. Each and every day. Let's find ourselves, for those reciting Kaddish, Kadisha Tom, I'll invite those to rise. 124. Yit Gadal v'yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah.
Amen.
Biolma divra chirutei v'yamlich malchutei b'chayechon uvyomechon uv'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael ba'agala uvizman karev v'imru. Amen.
Amen.
Yehi Shmei Rabbah mevorach le'olam ul'almei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitoleh v'yithalal shemei dekucha b'rechu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata da'amiran bi'ulma v'imru. Amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shmaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'imromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael ve'imru. Amen. Amen. Did Rachel have to run out? I was going to invite Rachel to make the announcements. Cantor, this is your big opportunity. Cantor is actually one of the top announcers of announcements.
Thanks, Rabbi. Hi, everybody. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. They have been phenomenal, have they not? Gimmel shines. They've been doing it all year, and this Shabbat is no exception. Yasher Koach. Mazel tov, you guys. So we have a lot going on. Our biggest thing, as you can see behind you, is our phenomenal production of Fiddler on the Roof. If you haven't seen it yet, there are still tickets, but get them fast. We have our online ticket source site to purchase tickets tomorrow night and Sunday afternoon at 1:30. That's it. So please come out, support our Ohev players. It's a phenomenal show. We know the music, so it's great. Come and sing and enjoy. And I see here that the link is here on the Shabbat supplement on your way out if you don't have it. During the week, we have our activities of Mahjong and Canasta. Rabbi does a Torah class on Tuesdays. I do teaching Torah on Thursdays. And coming next week, if you can believe it, March 1st already, we are welcoming Rabbi Eliseo Rosenwasser to our community. He will be here for different things over the weekend. So if you are here, you're present in town, please come and be out for him. A couple of things. So we have a few of our choir members here in the room, but I won't name you. You know who you are. We have a phenomenal choir concert, the Zimri which is starting on Sunday, May 10th. And in fact, not only are our choir members, who are wonderful, and you are in for a treat, it is open to the entire community. There are 6 congregations, both Reform and Conservative, who are coming out and bringing their choirs. And it's an afternoon of music. It's no charge to the public. And we hope that our Ohev community will come out and support us, them, and it's a real treat because you get to see this beautiful tradition of Lador Vador, seeing music through the eyes of children and their excitement as they do it for you. So we hope that you'll make it March 10th at 1:30. The following Friday, we have a young family Shabbat and dinner, a pasta dinner. If you would like to come and join us to light candles, say the blessings for wine and challah, we'll come together on 5:20 for dinner, and then we'll have a family-friendly musical service following the service. So if you're interested in that, everyone is welcome. There's just an RSVP on here, and while it looks small, I'm betting that the QR code, if you scanned it, might work. So you can give that a try. And then the last thing I'm going to say is Purim. Purim's around the corner. We have our annual phenomenal March 17th. Our Purim Carnival is coming, and we have some great Purim festivities on the day and the evening of the 23rd and 24th. So be on the lookout for emails from our Ed Director, Sherry Sabbath, and other emails that you get. So Shabbat Shalom. Thanks, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom. Thanks, Kenner. Really great. Guys, I said in the beginning of the service that you are one special Gimmel class, and I think everybody sees how true that is. You got a lot of ruach, you got a lot of spirit, a lot of love for what you're doing. You're a great class. You happen to have a great, great, great Morah. So Marla, our thanks for all the great work you do and the passion that you have for tefillah, for prayer in particular. So guys, you're on your way to your bar bat mitzvah. Keep working on your Hebrew. That's the most important thing right now. Keep working on Hebrew, so that when you get to the cantor for your actual lessons, you'll be ready to go with the Hebrew. You just need to brush up on some melodies and you'll be ready to make it happen. So I assume, Barbara, that there's something very special for the Gimmel kids for the cake. It's a Gimmel cake, right? But it's cut. Oh, good. Okay. Pre-cut cake we're having tonight. So, folks, as you can see, we can't go into the social hall. It's all set up for Fiddler. So just walk out through the lobby here into the Grand Hall, and we'll all meet there in honor of our Gimmel class. Okay. Services tomorrow morning at 9:30 as usual. So Brody, come on up. You're going to start and everybody's going to join together with you, the whole Gimmel class, for Adon Olam. You guys are on page 181. 181.
Just don't know the page. I know it's me.
And the rest of us are on page 128. 128, guys, 181 for you.
All right, Brody, you ready?
Yeah.
Olam, Hashem Allah, B'terem kol, do-do-do-do, Yetzer nivra, ding dong, li'ei nasa, B'chefso kol, Azar melech shemo nikra Adon Olam, V'yacharei kichlot hakol, Levado yimloch nora Adon Olam, Ve'hu haya, ve'hu hover, ve'hu yeh b'tifara Adon Olam, Adon Olam, Hashem alach, b'terem kol, do-do-do-do, Yetzer nivra, ding dong li'ei nasa, b'chefso kol, Azar melech shemo nikra Adon Olam, Biyado akid ruchi, biyat tishan v'ya'ira Adon Olam.
Omali v'lo ira Adon Olam.
Adon Olam, Hashem alach, b'terem kol, Yetzer nivra, li'ei nasa, b'chefso kol, Azar melech shemo nikra Adon Olam, Ve'hu Eli, v'chai go'ali, v'tzor chevli b'yetzara Adon Olam, Ve'hu nisi umanos li, menakosi b'yom mikra Adon Olam, Adon Olam, Hashem alach, b'terem kol, do-do-do-do, Yetzer nivra, ding dong li'ei nasa, b'chefso kol, Azar melech shemo nikra Adon Olam, biyado afkid ruchi, biyat ishan v'ya'ira Adon Olam, ve'im ruchi geviyati, Adonai v'lo ira Adon Olam, Adon Olam, Hashem alach, b'terem kol, do-do-do-do, Yetzer nivra, ding dong li'ei nasa, b'chefso kol, Azar melech shemo nikra Adon Olam.
So I guess nobody found my prayer book, huh? Okay, I'll keep looking. Keep looking. Let's all rise.
Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, u'mevorach. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, u'mevorach.
Good Shabbos, everyone.
Shabbat shalom. Mazel tov, Gimmel class.
Oh, guys, take your posters. Take your posters with you. Hang them up on the refrigerator when you get home. Great job, guys.